If you're just tuning in, we're talking with Chris Santana about his book, The Drunken Tourist. When you first start reading this book, I mean, you were pretty much a con artist. Not bad con, but figuring out a way to make your way across Europe.
The small con.
Small con.
Hey, I just woke up in the middle of Europe. Would it taken me so long?
But while you were doing all this, you were in love with someone who broke your heart. So what'd you do about that?
Drank steadily.
From the minute I stepped off the train, I knew Amsterdam was a circus. It looked all dressed up like a pretty little whore with no underwear on. There was bar after bar after bar along the crowded narrow street that I chose on my quest to ditch my luggage. Another coffee house, and then there she was, my first look at a hooker in a window. This woman was gigantic, Asian, and unashamed. She was sitting on a tall chair, turned around like your teacher used to do during those heart-to-hearts before the whip came down. I don't know why, but the whole scene made me want to run to the nearest Catholic church.
I have such a big ego. It's like I'm a bobblehead doll sometimes, you know. I just can't hold it steady. I did my fair share of drugs and philandering, and also I kept myself busy.
The train trip I had envisioned between Amsterdam and Paris was now coming true as we hugged the Mediterranean coastline. At one point she looked straight at me and said, "Isn't this just wonderful?" Yes, it was. It really couldn't have been any finer. We noticed the same things at the same time. We got along with our fellow travelers like we had been together for years. We drank at the same pace and agreed to dispense with the past in honor of the finest ride the world had to offer.
So from Krakow I went to Budapest and then to Venezia. And in Venice I was going to New York and then straight to Los Angeles. And as soon as I got back, I got arrested. This time for something serious, and I was scared. And I was looking at 4 years. The Los Angeles jail system is no joke. I was barely alive. I was paper thin in all directions. My body, my soul, my mind, my budget. In jail, there's a surplus of pencils and paper. So I got into a writing style where I would write one page, and I would take that page that I wrote, and I would write that page again. And I would take page 2 of page 1 and write that page again.
Why?
It just kept getting better.
What we've got here is
that it saved me on a number of levels. Number one, it kept me busy. It kept my mind off my impending doom. It kept me safe because everybody was like, leave Santana alone, he's doing his writing. And it got me respect that way. And it also got me to think about better times, obviously.
Now, in the name of disaster, I had to concentrate on the power of the present. The alternatives were all fear. Looking back was killing me and the future was worse. God, show me the way was the first embrace. God, show me the way over and over. Shut up and listen was what I heard back. Be it in the church or the pub, my world was not the world I wanted to live in anymore. This had put me in a position I think they refer to as screwed. There had to be another way to go. I had to step out into what I didn't know and could never own. This put me in a position I think they refer to as faith. I had to believe that the fare of faith was worth the cost of my own overblown sense of entitlement.
It's messing with Pete. The soul is going on made up.
The theme of The Drunken Tourist is this power of the present that everybody's getting a hold of. It's becoming more and more real to everyone.
The soul is gonna meet up. Soul is gonna